Hello everyone, welcome back to Epic 25, sponsored by Sunny Broadband. We are getting into the second map now, and it is Inferno. Ferrari Picas are one map up. Sweet 1-0 as CeX are just going to go for a fast a setup coming out from Ferrari Picas. That is going to be very bait. Unfortunately, it is actually cleared. They realise that, and Dom goes down without taking any kills. It will now be the 2 versus 4.
Bomb goes down. Aussie trying to get one player. He will manage to find the first kill, but Nuke Dog will be there for the trade. Now Adam, 1v3 with the CZ in hand and just one smoke. No armor. So this should be CeX securing this first round.
Yep,
CeX
I bet them 3
on
for 3 on pistols as well.
He has been spotted out. Lucky. Easy clean up. Tries to go for the sneaky defuse. Not going to come into effect. CeX on their map pick. Inferno will get the first round on the T side. So MP5, a couple of Mac 10s, the AK coming into effect. So they're going to be trying to get some early money in the bank.
Yeah, just trying to farm those kills up, get that nice $600 bonus. Murphy is just going to solo take top banana. Obviously, he needs that SMG money to get himself towards that AWP, of which he is very proficient on. CeX, though, are going to clear A quite fast if they do continue to go out onto the site, which I think they're going to do. And Murky will spot them out. I don't think he's actually going to get any kills. He does a lot of damage, but he really just needs the bonus. And, oh, I thought a knife was going to come out there, but Dom will finish him off. As Murky does go down, giving up a Mac 10, but not really much. Does a fair amount of damage as well. 1-0 now, still for CeX. Retake. Still man advantage in terms of, obviously, manpower for Ferrari Picas, but CeX, they have that weapon advantage. They have the armor. They have the grenades.
In a way, almost 3 kills as well. Maybe getting a bit too confident, like going for the kills, but not expecting 5 players.
Exactly.
To be in your face. But bomb does go down for CeX. Ferrari Picas, are they going to go for this? Or are they going to go for the exit frags? It looks like they're more likely to go for the exit frags here, though. I don't think they're going to have time. As Adam's going to fall down. Falls as well. And Liam again is way out of sight. 6-0 now. So we have a late kill. Soul falls as well. Venom finds the kill. 2-0 for CeX. What do we expect on this on a map like Inferno?
Yeah, I mean, the T-side in Inferno is quite sort of balanced in terms of what you can do. If you're a structured team, it is quite easy to take map control. You just need to have good communication. If they take banana control, you take apps. As simple as that, or you just retake and wait. You need to be very careful with banana. As I'm saying that, they do take it on the CT side. If the grenades are set up properly by Ferrari Picas, they deny an entire row of banana. Now, they look they want to go, but this is good counter nades by CeX, and this is perfect. Just denying the early control. That is great. Nuke Dog is able to see it. Murky did get blind, but that doesn't matter as his teammates able to fend off anyone trying to push down. 5 versus 5, still 3 players on the B site, though, interestingly. A flash comes out from banana, as Aussie is trying to find something, but unfortunately does not. He is actually on the MP9 as well, which is good for CeX, considering they've got a few SMGs, a couple players without head armors as well.
Yeah, certainly. So 1 minute left on the board, and as I say, Ferrari Picas is also almost forced to use early utility as well. So 1 minute remaining. They only have a couple of flashbangs and 1 smoke available. As we do see the 2 players on the side, that's going to be Aussie and Adam. And they find this last smoke will be put down for 15 seconds. The Nuke Dog. So they're going to be setting up for default. Oh no, they're going to actually decide to give it out. 35 seconds remaining. So the decision will have to come in. 1 player will be remaining in apps. So we have Liam lurking in apps. 20 seconds left. The execution is going to surely have to come in now. Flashes will come in. 1 player also sitting towards the B site as a distraction. That's going to be Venom finding the first kill. Wisp finds 1. No, they're ready for this. 2 kills for Wisp. As it looks, so it's going to be there also for the trade. It's not enough time. Time has run out. They are backing away already. CeX decision making. Quite an interesting choice on that round. And overall, it's costing.
My theory behind that is that because there was already a smoke thrown at bottom banana with 2 mollies, and then it was re-smoked twice at top banana, they were worried that there could be 3 players inside that B site. They realised, okay, that's been re-smoked, that's 3 smokes going down, that requires 3 players. so they decided to rotate back to A, but at that time Ferrari Peakers had gone all the way back to A with their third player, and so the crossfire setup from Ferrari Peakers is too good. Utility usage from CeX didn't block off any of the angles. There's no pit smokes, no front sight smoke, no motor smoke. Luckily there was no on motor, but there was nothing really left in the tank for CeX. Ferrari Peakers just use the aim jewels.
Yeah, so we've got a pause coming in right now. Just trying to see what the situation is. But this is CX's map pick, so we are expecting them to show a little bit more strategies, a little bit be more bit more comfortable compared to like Cash. You said it's more of a pugs map. Like it more favours mixed teams than actual.
The thing about Cash though is it can be set up in two different styles, but obviously Ferrari Peakers, they didn't set it up in this tactical, slow it down, the map control pace. They just used their aim, they won it. They did the great on the CT side. Decent utility use from them as well, which is not something you see from a lot of mixes, because all the players are high caliber. They know how to use their utility properly. It doesn't require you to be in a team to know that. And now Ferrari Peakers do have their first round on the board. Looks like Luz is unfortunately AFK, so possibly he may have. Okay, no, he is back.
There he is.
It will be 3 players onto the A side. Ferrari Peakers, no 3-man control. The mollies are too deep for Ferrari Peakers. It does go a trade either way. Aussie sort of stuck back in the corner, and he does get taken down as well. Doesn't look like CX want to commit to the B site just yet, though.
Oh, early 2 kills. This is going to fall the rotation of Luxor. He's going to have to be there with the 1 AKs to defend that B site. So CX will slow the pace down as Liam is lurking. CX catches someone. He catches Whisk out, making that 2v5 now for Sol and Lux. 1 player on each bomb site, and as I say that, 3 players making their way towards the B bomb site. We've seen Luxor clutch some nice plays in map number 1. But as I say that, Nuke comes out and instantly takes his head off. Sol essentially going to have to save these guns. Not even worth going for this. 1v4, bombs down, smokes are put down. He's just going to be already on the save.
An interesting decision there by Lazar. I assume that you'd probably want to pull out your nade when you've made it into the site there. You never know who's going to peek around the corner. And that's exactly what happened. It is unfortunate timing as well. Yeah, Fierce, we have got an update on the Fierce Medica game as well, just while we're in a bit of a dead time. They do take the first map of Mirage in quite convincing fashion. Medica put up a decent fight. However, Fierce, just too good it seems.
Yeah, well Fierce then taking a 1-0 lead in the upper brackets semi-final. They do want to get to the finals, which will be happening later on. I think it's around 5 o'clock.
Sort of around 5-ish. Obviously, lower bracket games will be going on in the meantime, but we will be mostly covering this upper bracket. We will have an update possibly at the end of this game on some of the teams that have been eliminated. We'll be covering this. CX, though, on the T side of Inferno, have shown us a lot more. They've had good counter utilities towards Banana. They're seeming a little bit more like the CX we want to see.
Certainly so. So round number 5, Luxor is back on his trusty AWP. Murky looking towards down mid. Doesn't spot anyone just yet. 2 players already making their way down towards Banana. Adam with the smoke in hand. CX playing the patient game, just spreading out, seeing if anyone's going to get aggressive on the side of Ferrari, but it seems not. Both teams committing to sites as Aussie's just waiting for the potential smokes to come in. And one will actually come in, and the retaliation of the counter smoke. Yeah, CX can't really push through this.
I've seen a lot of teams in Inferno love to go through that top banana smoke, and I never really understand why it's such a difficult smoke to come through that's so open when you go through it as well. It's actually a great counter smoke really from what most teams do. It means you don't necessarily need that Molotov, but they will be using it as the execute does come in for CX. They actually go through the body, but the boost comes out for us. He gets one. Unfortunately, Adam doesn't find anything in the site, and that was crucial. He needed to get one there. The buy not great for Ferrari Peakers, and now the retake is pending. What do Ferrari Peakers go for here? Do they go for the save? I know it is a 4 versus 4, but they've got the AWP out. There's not a great amount of utility to go for, so it is going to be very difficult for them. They just need 1 kills, and that molly will delay them ever so much.
That's certainly going to delay them, so they're going to have to make a call right now to use back off. Oh, they are going to try and commit for this, but the time is in the essence. Murky will find another kill with Whisk going down, but as I said, Luxor will be able to trade that out. They are backing away. Can Liam maybe catch one of these players out of the guard? He's not. Ozzy's going to pick it up, but the trade comes in once again. But all the players do die from the side of CeX, making sure that bomb plant is secure. But they have got the money, 7,000 on a couple of the CeX players, so it's certainly full buy and a full set of utilities to use.
Yeah, we haven't seen this a lot during Epic, but this is the first time we've sort of seen a counter buy in a round where Murky goes for the SMG, knowing that they're going to be in the Nico. A lot of teams still just choose to go for the AK, which isn't bad at all, but it allows you to build up the economy even more than you would have, and it is just going to be a straight up B rush, but Luzzer's there. That nade will slow him down. Ooh, misses a second shot though, and that is the B site open, and surely the round over.
Yep. All the pressure went on Lux there. Caught the first, got the opening frag, but missed the second on the flick. Too many players at once, couldn't really make the choice. And now, Fry Peekers are coming towards the site. 3 players actually might be going for this. Or they're just going to send one, but as that nuke one tapping away, getting caught, catching Adam. And the 5th round is definitely secured now for CeX. Maybe hoping for some extra frags, see if they can luckily steal away 1 or 2 of these AKs from the side of CeX, but no chance. They are already getting their way out of there. The Molotov thrown from Nuke Dog to make sure nobody gets out. Blown. 5-1 is now your score.
And that's an AWP recovered from Murky in that round. I believe he gets a kill with the Mac 10 and he gets the AWP out that he doesn't have to buy from Luzzer. It was a nice try from him. If he hits that second shot as well, that would be brilliant. But you can't really ask for much in that situation. It's a very high presser and the jump comes out around the corner from Nuke Dog, which throws him off quite a bit. But CeX looking like they really want that 3rd map right now. As a B aggression comes out again, that Molotov may slow them down, but they do get the smoke out in time. Nades coming out now for Ferrari. Peaches a decent amount. If that molly goes down, that means Rezu will be separated from his team. Still gets the headshot onto Adam, even though the flash comes out. Murky takes down Ozzy as well. The B site once again is open for CeX.
CeX more than prepared for this B site. Looks like Ferrari haven't really got any answers to this right now. Each time clearing the site quite comfortably. All 5 players also staying alive. So helping them in the economy, especially later on further in this first half. Luxor is going to just have to save this M4, see if we can get any opportunity for maybe a small peek. There's only really Venom tagged down to 21 HP. Already, players of CeX are going to be getting out of there. They know the bomb plant is down. And round number 6 on the board for them. They're starting to get their T-side going. Maybe trying to get at least 10 rounds on Inferno.
That's certainly possible. I mean, at the moment, they're just looking like the much better team. Frybeakers aren't even able to contest at all. What the problem there that they're playing on B is they're playing 1 CT and 1 site. That's so easy to separate like that. You're able to isolate the 1v1s quite easily. It's not exactly a bad setup, you're able to come through the smoke, etc. But in the circumstances, what they have done is Adam's been isolated on the site pretty much every time. He needs to try and get maybe 1 or 2, but unfortunately, the aim of CeX seems to be superior. Seems to be more confident on Inferno. And Frybeakers go for something different than they go for the banana push. Murky gets 1. The trade comes out. It is now a 2-on-2 for the CTs. 2 towards B, 2 towards A. CeX have the advantage in that regard.
They certainly do. Already only 1 minute 30 left on the clock. So early frags coming in from both sides. And we have Adam here with the CZ. So we've got Luxor with the AWP and 1 CZ on. Going 1 to A site, 1 to B site. Maybe using them as bait essentially. Or trying to get any frags. Got 1 player lurking towards the B site. That's going to be Nuke, seeing if he can catch anyone out on the B site. Ooh, almost spots the head. Tries to get the 1 taps, but not successful. And the time will start to slowly tick away. 45 seconds remaining. As I say that, Liam will find Adam. And it's going to force Luxor to get his way back. As I say that, Ozzy on side gets caught by Liam. Site is open. Luxor chance. Actually manages to get 1 kill. But Trader comes in. CeX surely have got the 7th on the board. They are playing this game very smartly, especially in the second map.
Really, really smart from them. Playing it well, taking the Angels when they need to. And it is just so good from them. The T side seems unstoppable at the moment. That is now, I believe, 5 rounds in a row possibly. No, it will be 6 rounds in a row now as they get their 7th on the board. We go into round number 9.5. Looks like it is going to be, well, unstoppable. And it's actually, sorry, 5 in a row because Ferrari Peakers were able to stop it after 2 wins in a row from CeX.
Yeah, but at least the good news is they're not going to have the full bye coming into this next round. 5 losses in a row, so they're going to get a full loss bonus coming in. As we actually do have a pause coming in once again. It might be Ferrari deciding.
Yeah, I assume it will be tactical from them, wondering whether they do want to get this AWP out onto Luzzer. So it is actually technical. We are just waiting to see what the issue is and if it was resolved. It looks like it has been already, so decent. Oh, I did. In fact, I'm pretty sure I noticed someone die or sort of disconnect from the round. I think.
Oh,
but I didn't.
Yeah, it was
I
Adam.
didn't think of it.
I think it was Adam.
Yeah.
Like we support something like there, but Adam only going 1-7 right now. Really needs to improve.
And he's such a key player for this mix. I mean, when you're playing in the mix, every player is key in that. But Adam, he's such a good talent. He has such good aim that he really should be doing better on a map like this. It's been unfortunate what's happened to him where he's been isolated in the 1v1. But he needs to be winning a couple of these 1v1s at least.
Certainly hope so. As we can see, Nuke does see. I think he does see. 3-5 connect, and finally 2 kills from the way for that. Finding Dog and Venom. They're going to go full. As Murky will try and retaliate. Does tag Adam down to 15 HP, but not the kill successfully. Peaks will be coming in as Luxor will find the first. That's the first 3 are gone. Now, as I was going to say, 2v4. Liam falls, and now Murky. It's all alone, my friend. 1v5. What can you do? Only 1 player towards the B bomb site currently. With 4 players stacking towards the A bomb site.
Adam is loaded along as well. He does spot out Murky, managed to keep himself alive, which is important. Pro Peakers may be able to keep 5 alive in this round, which will be more effective. So if they do get reset in the next round, they will have money to buy in the round after. But now it's time to get some rounds together. We need the likes of Adam to start getting some kills here. And hopefully it can continue on from there for the CTs. But CeX, even though they lose a round there, they know what to do next. They know what to do to avoid that play if it comes out again. And it just adds something to their arsenal.
Well, yeah, I'll try to push to a 3rd map. I think it is. As you say, that back to the action. 3 kills, falling in favour of Ferrari. They make that 4 as Aussie will already find frags. Frags shared across the board from Ferrari. Short, sweet, and simple. They're going to have to do this at least a couple more times. We see Nuke Dog already with 8,000 in the bank. As it Murky with the AWP.
An MP5 out from Rezu with no head armor.
Gone for the utility over the armor.
But he could have been dropped by Nuke Dog as well, that AK. And I suppose going for it doesn't matter because all the players on the CTs have actually picked up AKs. They've got an AWP as well. So it's not a big deal not having head armor, but he should have had an AK dropped over for him.
Certainly should have, but gotta work what you get. You've got the MP5 in hand. And it's quite interesting to see. Well, we only have really 1 round where it's gone down to about 20 seconds. It seems like these rounds are going so fast. We're in 1 minute 20 in, and the team's already pressing towards one site.
I mean, this is just the way CeX are trying to set the pace for the game. They're doing a good job on that on the T side. They're not playing passive, not letting the CTs get too aggressive in terms of what they're doing. They obviously lost a couple rounds due to the banana aggression, but pretty much every other round they've avoided it. They've played well. They've managed to get an entry over on B. They've exploited that B site. It seems like B site's their favourite, no matter the map really. Even on Cash it was their favourite. Didn't work out as well though. As it looks like they decide to rotate back over. As that smoke comes out, I believe the comm would have come from Nuke Dog. He seems to just be that B lurker. He realises this. He knows what happens towards his B site. The second smoke comes out. He knows they're low on utility and that they have to play passive. And I don't believe they should fall for this CT bet again, as it is actually been deployed before by Ferrari Peakers. But like you said, only 1 other round with this low timeout as we do get into the execute now as it comes out from Banana.
Probably going to throw the molly. on trade. Actually getting 2 frags with the MP5. So
Of course.
what our worst a shame essentially there. As Luxor is gonna try and see if we can find an angle with the AWP. He already knows the round's gone. CeX round number 8 on the board for them. And all 3 players of Ferrari are going to be sitting on the A side, trying to save all the utility they can. They do have the money as well, 10,000 actually on one of the players from Ferrari. So they're going to have multiple rounds to buy in.
Yeah, they've actually got a really good economy behind them right now. It's decent for them. It's staying alive at 5. It's really just allowed them to get up there now and try and contest more for these rounds without having to go to the ecos. But CeX do get the 8th round on the board. Good half from them so far, and let's see if they can continue that on for them. Venom, that MP5, a little bit of it, cash with that. Put it back into his flow of money. I'm not sure he will upgrade to the head armor. He probably should, as a couple players did die, so they'll buy up M4s, but he probably's forgotten. This is what I do all the time when you maybe win an eco or half buy and you forget to buy armor after that. Obviously, I'm not on the caliber of CeX, but it will be free default towards A, the usual setup you have Inferno, but a lot of teams like to go free towards B. Quite by Dom, but it will be traded out by Nuke Dog.
Yep, the 1-for-1 trade certainly coming in. But as I said, Luxor will find another fight. That's going to be Liam coming, falling it down. Nuke Dog tries to get away, but that's going to be the combination of Whisk and Luxor. Luxor, another kill for him. 3 kills for him on this round. Ferrari Peakers do manage to get their 4th on the board. And as I say that, it's one more round from CeX. If they don't win this, this could actually force them back into the reset.
Yep, the economy hasn't stayed as strong as it has been. So they've started to lose a couple rounds now, and that will put a damage into their bank account. What do they decide to do differently now? As it looks like Ferrari Peakers can go for 2-man aggression towards B. You can take top Banana, or sorry, Banana in general, with just 2 players. You have the 2 mollies and the smoke. However, it can be quite difficult to do so. Looks like they are going to go for it. Nuke Dog's actually died to the molly. I believe that was 100-0. Murky just sat in the corner. A good counter flash by CeX to force them off, but Ferrari Peakers still be happy with that.
Certainly happy to get the first frag in favour with them. Done lots of damage. Murky already down to like 60 health. 4 AKs on the side of CeX. But the wall of smoke is there. Now, are they going to go for the peak on this? Are they going to get aggressive? Ferrari -1, but the trade will come in from RZ. It already leaves CeX in a 2 versus 4 with Liam and X. Trying to find them. As I say, Liam catches out on the players. And now Sonny, I'm pretty not sure if that flash was supposed to be going in that corner, but luckily it's already there with AW, trusty AWB. The bomb does go down. It's just down to Liam. He does manage to find the first player. It's now 1 versus 2. The bomb plant will be successful, but only 24 HP. This is going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not actually just tried to pick up the AWP there. It's quite easy to take the long-range battles of that. Obviously, it's hard to hold off these angles, especially in a 1v2. But I'm not sure Ferrari Peakers will expect this sort of aggression from him, because they must know that some sort of damage has been put onto him. He's hiding in the corner as well, not playing an off angle, waiting for the peak. Looks like Dom is not going to fully clear this as well. It should be good. They will expect him. They've got to clear the site completely, though. The time is running low, and he does get it. 2 kills for Liam. The headshot coming on to Dom. I said pick up the AWP, but he doesn't need it. CeX clutch it out and send Ferrari Peakers back into the pit of despair.
Certainly so. Only with 24 HP, manages to clutch a 1 versus 2 with the bomb down.
Thank you for that, Mr. T-side. That was great.
We'll run with that. But let's get into round 14. CeX trying to get the 10th on the board. They have a fairly big player. Dog's going to be running as UMP. But as we said that last the round before with the MP5, 2 opening frags for that. So we can't really count this gun out. But Sol on board, trying to hold the angle with Luxor on support, watching towards mid. They are going to see a couple of flashes thrown in, but Luxor's too obvious for that. Murphy's going to fall already. He's going to be falling back to the side. 1 player in pit. That was oh, he's stopped the explosion. What is going on? 3 kills though fall in favour of CeX. Not clean, but it is effective. Bomb will go down with Adam and Ozzy in a 2 versus 3 scenario. 2 players are tagged up though with Nuke Dog, but this wall of smoke is going to cause some nightmares, especially with that nade coming in.
Yeah, exactly. It seems the SMGs worked out well. It looked like they wanted to go for a boost, but Adam actually moved as Ozzy went to jump there. So they make the noise. They have to save it. Is a 10th round on the board for CeX. A much cleaner T-side. Even if that little exchange with Lazar and the site was a bit messy. I'm not sure. I think he went to go for the shot and then accidentally fell off the box. So that's why he missed. Uncharacteristically, he does miss sometimes, I suppose. But he's been pretty consistent overall on the seed side. Players for this mix. CeX now survive with 3 players going into the last round. The economy plays no factor for them, really. They can get enough AKs out with good utility. Or back over to Murky. The problem now for Ferrari Peakers. Do they get enough out? And they will be. Yeah, they'll have enough out in this round.
Certainly hope. Oh, certainly. So, full set of M4s coming into the final round of the first half of this second map in the upper bracket semi-finals. Yeah, sponsored by Sunny Pool Abandoned, as Muggy is going to manage to find the first kill onto Wisp with that trusty AWP. So won't be able to actually challenge that this time. So already first blood's coming in at such an early stage of the round. 1 minute 30 remaining on the board. And the utility is available for both sides. So I wonder if Muggy's going to ever try and go for the flick here.
It's interesting because he has to push up Banana, but he doesn't really want to, I suppose, right now. Adam needs to be very careful, though. It is quite a hard shot to hit, but I suppose any jump shot behind cover is. And he can, if they're not expecting that, oh, he does spot out just as he falls as well. That's brilliant. He's able to spot out the shoulder of one of the players pushing up Banana. He does smoke it and falls back. Help, help, help is what he's probably screaming in the team speak right now as he waits for the rotate. Lazar has made his way. Oh, Murky's actually spotted him out. Yeah. That is so lucky. Just got the timing right. Lazar, if he had the second more, he would have been able to get into that corner. And he does go down. 5 versus 3. ZMX is just peeking out by himself, though. A bit dangerous. And he does get punished for it. Dom gets a second as well. Trying to keep the 3 versus 3 alive. If he could just survive and waste the time. But he does get taken down by Rezu. 3 versus 2 now. Going into the last round of the half.
3 versus 2. Flash is going to come in. Smoke. But Venom is available there. 2 easy headshots for him. 11 to 4 for CeX on the T side on their map pick. Inferno in this best of 3. And Adam only 3 and 10 in 15 rounds. Certainly going to have to improve on this performance in the second half. But now we switch sides. We have Ferrari Peakers on the T side. Let's see what they are made of. So, got some utility coming out from Sol. Got 2 flashbangs and the smoke, and it looks like they are just going to be spreading out right now. But look at the aggression come out of CeX. Liam's going to get the first kill. Adam's going to find the first headshot. Are they going to see this? They see the boost coming in, but not being able to connect with the frag. Sol finds 1, Wisp finds a second. Make that 3 and 4. Ferrari finding the frags, and it's going to open the site surely. And it's just Nuke Dog already in a 1v4. Players are tagged, but he is on the chasing game.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe a little bit overconfident there from CeX, but I suppose it's viable strat. They do get the first kill in there, but from there, they try and get the close range battles, and the Glocks usually win that. 5 rounds now for IP, because the first pistol they've won in the 2-map series so far.
Well, pistols do mostly win games, or the whole series essentially. So, round number 17, we have 5 peekers, and we are sending a whole 5 stack towards the B-bomb site. CeX deciding to play the gamble. It's more common, you know, on the second round. Probably it's more pushed towards the B site. Couple of UMPs, AKs available on the side of Ferrari. We have a utility in hand. But they're going to take this nice and slow. They're going to be checking every corner they can do. With just the 1 player sitting towards B, watching the B site. We've got Murky coming back to actually trying to free fire through this wall of smoke and not being able to actually connect with anything there. But 4 players making their way in mid right now. Are they going to go for the A site? Are they going to try and flank all the way towards B?
They could go for the B split here, but I don't think they are. I think they may just wrap around long, and that's exactly what they're going to do. There's no point in really going for the B split, but Adam may not be able to advance the scoreline by much, and he will not be able to. Goes down on the B side, able to call out the stack, but that's brilliant by him. Gets the information. He dies for it, but it's only a UMP given away. Whisk does get a kill on the A side in the meantime as well. 30 seconds left. McGock and the bomb does go down. I imagine it will just be exit positions for CeX.
Yep. They're going to hide in T spawn. See if we can actually catch anyone out. They might actually go, send 1 or 2 players to go for this. See if they can rescue any guns, potentially get some AKs out. I'm going to spot one player. He's going to get backed up Sol with the UMP, but he will fall. Ahead. He's almost being forced to back away as the side of CeX. They are tagged up, but Vipeakers 6 on the board for them now. CeX running for their lives. This is bombing. Just barely staying alive. Ferrari are gaining momentum very, very quickly.
Yeah, they are starting to catch up by quite a bit. Still a tiny bit to go though for them. You know, 5 rounds can be closed quite easily considering you've got to take into fact ecos, force buys, etc. But it's just trying to win these gun rounds now. Murky going to take down mid. He has decided to get the UMP, or has the UMP dropped over. Nuke Dog will keep the UMP as well. Banana control taken quite easily here, as there was no contention for the CTs, and this is good for them. They're playing in the site together, not something we saw much of from the B players on the T side now, or formerly the CT side. That is obviously the Ferrari Peakers. They are just going to go for a straight up execute towards the B site immediately. I don't think that is going to come out too fast. It is going to be a little bit late. That is actually damage does come either way, but the first kill goes to CeX before Dom is able to trade it out. We do go into the retake, but Murky gets taken down.
Murky gets taken down. Bomb gets planted again. Bomb Ferrari, 3rd bomb plant in a row now for the side, and now it's the retake. 3 versus 4 for the side of CeX. They need to start getting these rounds together as they are on board with Adam. On the line with his AK. 2 players are going to be sitting just outside church, and we have Sol potentially in the back line. Top line in shadow. Finds the first. Oh, turns to the second. But it's not enough for the kills. Ozzy's going to be there for the trade. 2 kills for him. Clutching the round for his team. Bomb plant comes in. 7 rounds on the board. And I think we're going to have to see a eco come out the side of CeX.
Yep, that is going to be unfortunate for them, but like I said, these rounds can be closed down very quickly as soon as you factor in the ecos. It is going to be a 5 nade stack towards Banana. Doesn't look like there's any fast plays yet. Fortunately, they only use 2 nades though. This is smart. It baits them into a false sense of security, because if they throw the 5 nades, they just go straight A. So they wait. Oh, a double nade towards top Banana. Decent damage. The nades now coming out onto Banana. The molly to stop anyone pushing. The Freaky goes out in the meantime as well. Ozzy is starting to take down 1. A team kill comes out for Murky. Only 1 kill going the way of CeX so far. But I don't think these USPs will find anything more. Or this lone USP certainly won't find anything more.
I don't think it's going to find that. Base comes in. Whisk with actually the Tech 9 gets the kill there. So round number 8. Or 8 in a row now, essentially, for Ferrari. 8 to 11. Slowly bringing back the deficit here in map number 2. As CeX, they will have to buy there. Murky is going to be able to get his trusty AWP back out. As Nuke Dog will be throwing a nade towards him. That is going to cause a little bit of damage, and it does so. It's going to catch Ozzy and Luxor. Tagging him up a slow amount as Murky catches the smoke out too early. Yeah, managed to get it. As I say, a Whisk going in, and this is a fast aggressive play coming in as Murky gets 2 more kills. Sol and Liam trying to exchange a gun fire right now. And as CeX will finally get the kills and finally get around on the board.
Yep, a good job by them there. just able to hold it off. Murky does a fantastic job of getting that aggressive peak. Managed to keep himself alive by getting behind the hay bales. Unfortunately, does go down eventually, but not after he's had 3 kills in the round. Not been a great inferno for him so far, but not been awful for sure. He's definitely had some impact in these rounds. Still 4 rounds ahead for the CeX side. He's come down. Banana, so much control being taken by them, so much control denied for our Peakers.
2 kills already falling, and that is already going to be the bomb site. That's going to be completely open, so it's going to be a race to get to the B site. But look at this, Ferrari, I think, are a bit concerned. They're waiting for that smoke to come down. The Molotov Murky not going to be able to connect with this AWP, and he's going to be falling into the back line. Just misses the flick though, as Luxor is going to find one back. He's trying to get the second, but no, Liam will be there. Down to 19 HP there with the AWP. Can he get the wall bang on? Go for it. He's trying to be a bit sneaky with that. He's already backing away. They know round is lost. Was recovered on the side of CeX. So 9 on the board now for Ferrari. Adam Sunny doing some of that. Well, down to 58 HP. But it's just early frags once again. An early aggression. I don't think CeX, and then it just becomes a race towards the side. They wait for the smoke to come in, block the side of CeX. Luckily get 1 or 2 frags coming out, but they just know it's not worth it.
Yeah, exactly. CeX just not able to win these trade duels. Unfortunately, they did only have 2 against 3 towards Banana as well. Makes it easy for Ferrari Peakers to capitalise on that. And the problem that I had with what one of the players of Ferrari Peakers did that is Lazar. If he pushes into ruins that Murphy gets that shot, makes the retake so much more viable. Makes it so easy to get that. Obviously, he was traded out eventually, but he keeps the man advantage more importantly. And now 12 to 9. What can CeX do to counter the aggression, the Banana control and counter utility from the Ferrari Peakers? Looks like they're going to use apps as their advantage as they send 3 players towards B, double boosted Boiler as well.
And both sides aren't really doing too great with the economy right now, but struggling with money left in the bank. Especially for the side of CeX. If they do this, it's definitely going to force them onto an eco, even potentially a double like reset coming in as Murky will do for the flash. Oh, the flick comes in. Wisp. See you later, my friend. That's going to be the first frag falling in favour of CeX. Wisp too much. Nukedog finds 3. Make that 4. 4 kills for Nukedog, and CeX get the 13. The boost comes into effect, and they were not ready for that.
No, it was being cleared, but because there was 2 players there, it's just so hard. The AWP tries to come out from Luzzy, tries to peek into it, but unfortunately the pre-fire comes in, they can see the shadows, and it's just too easy for CeX in that situation. They keep 5 alive, and well, that's important for the economy, as they send 3 early towards B, and they've ruined the economy for Ferrari, because if they lose this round, it will be an eco for them on the 14th round, possibly put on to match point.
Possibly match point. Well, game point.
Yeah, that
Map
would.
point. But it's like the pace has finally been slowed down from the side of Ferrari. They don't really want to be making any more mistakes, considering they're, as you said, 13-9 down. The money just going so back and forth. It's almost a do or die situation, especially for the side of Ferrari. Most of them only with 100 left in the bank, and even then it's only a half buy. Mac 10s, some Deagles in hand, only with AWP, so they're going to really be relying on these like pop flashes and small entries.
Yeah, they only have 1 flash left as well, and that's going out. A perfect flash onto Murky, but he still gets the shot as well.
We'll find the shot. Available, but Luxor is going to find one with this AWP. As I say that, Wisp will find a second kill, and they should get a bomb plant down. They will manage to secure the plant, and now a 3v3 retake. CeX, we are on board. Venom holding the back lines. Whisk, are you going to get aggressive? But headshot not enough. Wisp finds the kill with the AK. The nade should do enough, and it does. Liam takes him down now. 2 versus 2. Luxor and Soul remaining. Soul is sitting in the back lines with his partner in crime. That's that. Nukedog does manage to find a first frag. Soul on his own. And time is slowly running out. Soul! You're going to find another frag, my friend. 10 on the round for him, and 10 on the board for Ferrari.
A brilliant shot there to clutch it out. He just needs to waste more time, but he still takes the kill. CeX not in a good place right now. They need to start getting that T-side momentum back. They need to start playing like they were, that aggressive, taking map control, not letting Ferrari peakers dictate the pace of this game. That's now a pretty bad buy. Won them the round, 10 rounds, 3 rounds to close the gap. If CeX lose this round, they will be in a bit of a predicament. So it looks like they possibly are going to go for maybe just a half buy with pistols. Yeah, it looks like they're going to drop over. They want to make sure they have a good bite into the next round. They could still go for it, but not really worth it at the moment, it seems. Decent games from a couple of these players. Adam still hasn't stepped up as much as he'd like to see him, but he definitely isn't doing as bad as he was. Utility damage is quite high for the likes of Aussie and Adam as well. I suppose those were the two bleed players, weren't they? So that utility, the molly damage, the nade damage comes into big effect. 370, that's just crazy amount of damage. So it looks like we're waiting for some sort of, I assume, tactical. Is it tactical? Tech. Ah, okay, it is a tech pause, unfortunately. So we are just waiting for this to be fixed. Not quite sure what the issue is yet.
Certainly, we'll hope to get this matchup going again soon. Much closer matchup than map number 1. Maybe we can see if we can get an update on the other game going on right now in the upper bracket semi-finals.
Yeah, we will just try and wait for that to come out for us. Obviously, is Medica versus Fierce Esports. I believe Fierce Esports did take the first map on Mirage. They will be on the second
map. 16-8.
16-8, yes. So we are just waiting for that to be relayed over to us. Fierce, obviously, the first seed, the best team, according to the admins that we have at Epic Land, and I give that a fair assessment. I think that is a fair justification. We've lost already one of our highest seeds, and that is Buzzkill. We had to say goodbye to them in the lower bracket, unexpectedly making it into the lower bracket as they then get knocked out by Lifts, who have continued on, beating on the Peugeot 1.2 players earlier. Iggy have been, IGI, have been removed from the tournament as well, as they were taken out by Explicit. Or, yes, I believe that is it. I'm not quite sure. The rest of the lower bracket's still waiting on the scores for this. We are just in the middle of a tech pause for anyone joining us. Bit of an issue. I'm not quite sure with who at the moment. Possibly the CT side. And we do have the bracket on our screen. This is the upper bracket. It is Lifts versus Gumpster. Gumpster's, what is it? Gumpster's Fanboys or something.
Fanboys.
Yeah. We would like to rename it to Gumpster's Round, but I don't think that will ever happen, unfortunately. So it is Lifts. Or that's the lower bracket, I should say as well. Sorry, it is Lifts versus Gumpster's Fanboys and Exilium, not Explicit, versus Baron's Money Crew. Those will be starting round 1 play. I believe they should have kicked off by now. We do have the upper bracket coming on, hopefully in a second as well. A very interesting upper bracket. And there we go, Fierce versus Medica. Ferrari versus CeX, the upper final coming on later today as well. We will be covering after the upper final is done, which is 5 PM. Well, we'll start at 5 PM and finish, depending on what happens. We will have to wait and see, and then do the rest of the lower games, including the lower final, to decide our grand finalist for tomorrow. And that is going to be one hell of a one. It's one of the first epics we've had in a couple times where the final, at least, hasn't been dictated by the likes of Smooya, Surreal, Mighty Max. And it really is up in the air on who can win this.
Yeah, certainly hope so. We'll have a great grand final. It's just one of those cases now. Yeah, like the last couple of Epic Lands, if you looked at the lineups and you were like, okay, Smooth is in there, more likely going to be in the grand finals. But,
yeah.
But they've moved on to other events, who are doing other things, and they're not here at this Epic. So let's focus on the competition right now, as we are jumping aboard. We're into round 24. The mixed goodbye coming in from Ferrari, and looks like CeX are going to be forced to do the save there. A couple of CCs, upgraded pistols. He's going to be on that deal in hand as the double boost coming into effect. This might actually surprise Ferrari if they do decide to go down this, but they are clearly not right now as they're making their way ready towards the A side.
Yeah, shot comes out from Lazar there. So I was going to try and push though into mid, a bit of an awkward nade. I don't think that was meant to go off the wall there. CeX are in apps as well, may not be expected, could get the timing right. Dom is going to hold Boiler, or was holding Boiler anyway. Surely someone's got to hold this. They will just shift their way up A long. Goes for the peek, spots out the information, but unfortunately does get dinked down. And now it looks like CeX are going to rotate themselves back into the site. It will be the A-long wrap coming in. Nuke Dog's actually gone toward B. I think he thought it was going to be a split. Murky does get taken down. Liam is sitting in the pit, LS that is, and he is getting dinked down at those eggs. Get taken out eventually. And it looks like Fry Peakers are trying to out with quite precision. And it is 11-13. Buy should come out now for CeX.
And certainly an important buy coming in. Ferrari bringing this back. I think it was 4-11 at the start of the second half. So their CT side struggling right now as Ferrari are getting rounds on the board. But the full buy will be coming in. It's essentially going to be an all or nothing scenario for CeX. Damage will be down to Luxor. He will be taking just a small amount of damage from that nade. He is just going to be scoping his way up towards a mid. Smoke's going to be popped to cover any sights coming from short. 3 players actually committed down towards the B sites. They've got aggression coming in, but already quite the players. Managed to find 2. As the rotation is surely going to have to come in now. Fire coming in. Whisk is going to be there. The smoke is deployed, and the bomb plan is going to be in effect.
Yeah, the good thing for Nuke Dog's there is he wasted so much time. He manages to get himself a double as well, makes it an even situation for the retake. But the positioning from Fry Peak is made just too good. That Molly and Axe actually forces the rotate. All the players shot. Whisk getting tagged down as well, trying to peek out, but he does more damage to Rezu there. 14 HP on him, just baiting out the shots as well. He peeks out, takes down ZNX. Murky is forced away, 12-13. Fry Peakers, they don't want a third map as they want to continue here on the upper bracket.
They want to get a 2-0. They want to close this out right here and now. As all three players are hunting for this gun. As Whiskey will get his life taken away, and looks like Murky has managed to just barely secure this gun. 13-12 now. Fry Peakers almost bringing it entirely back, and look at the money on the side of CeX. They're only going to be relying essentially on Murky with that AWP. The rest of them is just going to be essentially forced onto pistols, upgraded some deagles in hand, maybe some USDs even, just to save the money. Ferrari surely must know about this situation right now. It's already 3 players and the nades, and the volley's already going down a banana towards the B site.
Yeah, and the good thing for CeX right now is that they have Murky on the AWP, and he is definitely someone who can change around with that weapon. Now the utility coming out, they realise there's someone in CT, so they won't. Damage being done either way, but it is going to be a trade for now. Whisk does go down and try to pick up a gun, but unfortunately LS ran out of ammo, so they just go jumping through the smokes. Murky still alive though, so possibly could go for the safe, or even try and find something into this round to give CeX their 14th.
Certainly hoping so. Bomb actually hasn't gone down yet, but Murky might actually get some good fortune. But as I said, the bomb will go down. One player is just sitting outside church, and that is going to be it. Excellent. Oh, Murky, you had the chance. Down to 1 shot, and he's already out there. 1 shot, the flick's gone, and they need to save that AWP for the next round. Ferrari will get the 13. They will be able to tie this up. It's just a case of will they go hunting for Murky. If they can get this AWP off him, it's going to be huge for. And the 2 players will be going down. That's going to be Soul falling. Murky's forced away again, staying in apartments. But I do believe he has got away with it this time. Once again, saving his AWP. 13 rounds on the board now for Ferrari. It's almost becoming a do-or-die situation for CeX.
Yeah, they really don't want to have to battle through that lower bracket. It is so difficult. It makes it a lot harder because obviously you get knocked out of the upper. You do have another lifeline, you get that lower bracket, but if you lose in the lower bracket, you are out. There will be nothing for you in the future of the event. It's now 13-13. Can Fry people keep up the speed of what they are doing?
Oh, certainly hope so. 3 players making their way towards apartments right now on the side of Ferrari. Slowly creeping their way up, seeing if they can catch anyone. Murky going to be holding a tight angle to watching towards mid. He does spot the player, but he pulls back. He plays safe, throws the pop flash, and decides to re-peek from another angle. Liam will be able to flash back in. It's a bit of chaos over there. What is going on? As Nuke Dog will be there in support. 2 frags going in favour for him. As Murky will find the frag on Luxor. Finally, CX might get some good fortune. But as Adam tries to fight a second. And the wall, the smoke is there. Tries to peek through, get any shots in it, but not going to be able to connect. 1v2 now for Adam. Only on 38 HP. As the 2 players from CX, they're going to stick together. Try and play the trade game. And 45 seconds remaining. They've got the time available. What does Adam do? Does he stay in the pit? Or is he going to go for this bomb plant? He's got no idea that they are sitting in apartments right now. They're both going to take to the head. CX finally get another round on the board. They rescue the AWP. That's surely going to be going back to Murphy as well. And the money is not even looking good on Ferrari.
It's not looking great, really. Loza could possibly drop over a couple of AKs, but they might have to just play for the overtime. They will not, though. They realise they have the map advantage. They can maybe play a bit more risky here. As CX finally have the chance to close this out. They have the superior buy, but Ferrari Peakers have shown even against adversity, they can be the better team.
Well, round 28, Ferrari trying to get the 14. Said they want to close this out. They want to get the 2-0. As the 4 players will be sitting near towards the B bomb site, but it looks like CX might have a read on this. 3 players are committed to this B bomb site. Top flash is really going. Actually, Murphy's going to sit in the top. Adam's going to find the first kill. Make that second kill coming from Ozzy. Murphy will find one in smoke. Taking it a 3 versus 3. They've got no idea. I don't think they still win. Oh, they do. Murphy, you're going to take a lot of damage. He's alive. He doesn't find the kill. Adam's going to fall. He's not even being killed here. He's still in this corner. Why has he not been traded out? Finally, Soul gets the kill, and now it's a 1 versus 2 for the side of CEX. It's round going back and forth. Luxor sprayed and gets the kill with the AWP. 14 for Ferrari.
And that's a reset onto CEX as well. The most crucial round. And they have lost it. There was 3 players towards B, and Murky was the only one that seemed to be able to do anything. As now, what can CX do? The economy is not good. They lose this round. It will be 15-14, and they will be so close to being knocked out of the upper bracket.
And it's got to be some frustrating as well if it does come to this case like CX just give away such a valuable lead. 11-4 up. Remember, they were 11-4 up on the first half of this side. So they've been losing rounds 1 by 1, and as a player, like as you playing games sometimes, it must be frustrating when you're giving up round by round by round.
I mean, that's frustrating, especially being someone like me who's an in-game leader. It can be so annoying to try and do everything you can, but you're just losing round after round. Nothing's working for you. You had such a good first half as well. Now Soulcast does get the trade onto a Nuke Dog. I believe it was Adam who went down. Not had a great game, but to be fair, he's not like he's lacked impact, and looks like they are just going to commit to the A side. Oh, LS does get the headshot, but does go down. 3 versus 3 now. CX still in this round. Going to be difficult for them. There is no kit available. They do have to be very quick when that bomb goes down. What more can they do in this situation? They just need to try and take these Angels, go together. They've got 3 smokes, isolate these positions, take the 1v1s if they can, but Ferrari Peakers is up to them now. It's their game to lose at this point.
It certainly is, and we see Soul's going to be throwing 1 smoke. He just spot 1 player, lands the first shot, Venom's going to fall. Now 3 versus 2 now for Ferrari. Got the advantage, and I think he has spotted the other players coming in. That's Luxor, finding the first. Now it's a 1v3, just for Murky. He gets shut down as well. Whisk gets the kill. CX, you're in trouble, my friends, or you're going down to the lower bracket. 1 more opportunity now, or it will be going into overtime.
That was great by Ferrari Peakers. Played so well there. It is so unfortunate the situation they've been put into. A little bit of lag, unfortunately, on the go TV. I hope it's not crashed. I know we seem to be all right. CX, though, on the pistols this round. Not looking good for them at the moment. Who would have thought that Ferrari Peakers would be the first ones on to match point? I don't think I saw this happening. CX has just been so poor on the CT side. Nothing to do. The double nade goes onto ZenX. That's a tilter as well. Doesn't even see anyone before he dies.
So we're all up to Venom now. Already on this B site. First player has already fallen. The 4 players from Ferrari, they're wanting to secure this now. They must surely know. They're only on pistols, very little utility remaining as we are on board with Adam. team, while using Luxor, just to clear the angles one at a time. This AWP. And the gamble has to come in from CeX. They are gambling, putting 3 players towards the A bomb site. As the execution will come in, smokes and Molotovs are in. And look at already the rotation is coming from Venom. And the bomb is going to have an easy plant. He's going to get shut down through the smoke. Surely CeX can't get this back now.
He was on top of the fountain, just able to just peek just over. I didn't know you could use the top of the fountain actually to do that. A nice shot by him. 3 versus 5. I believe CeX have just given up their upper bracket lead in the second map, and they will be knocked down into the lower bracket as Adam just adding to the pain, and Soulgas or Dom will come into it. It is Elas in the 1 versus 5. I can't imagine you do it, and Lazo will close it out for us. What a map by the Ferrari Peakers.
Ferrari Peakers making it quite difficult in the end, but 2-0 to the side of Ferrari Peakers as we congratulate them for getting it into the upper